Okay, now testing a night drive home. Oops. Auto brights are on, so of course it's using them in town, which is really obnoxious. Turned it off. Now when I turn it back on, it's going to turn the auto brights back on again.
Street Southeast.
So I'll wait to turn it on until there's no cars because it tends to flash them.
Now bear left to stay on 19th Street Southeast.
Let's see how it does. Oops, it shouldn't be using a blinker here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 1st Avenue Northeast. Now turn right onto 1st Avenue Northeast.
Really is confused with blinkers. It uses them sometimes, other times it doesn't use them. Did well there. This is the through lane, the right lane cut off, so this is preferable. Slowed down 2 miles per hour there. Not much, but it feels jerky as a passenger. Now it's switching lanes, but deciding not to. So 3 times it decided to do that. Now keep in mind, there was no reason for it to switch lanes. It should stay in the right lane. But again, there was some construction here at some point last year, so it probably learned that lane was not available. As you can see, it's going back to the right lane. Oh, now it's going back to the left lane. This is the type of stuff that I canceled it for last year because it's not natural. It weirds other drivers out. Again, my left hand is on the steering wheel. You can't see it. I just often have to set my right hand here, or I'll go switch hands. Nice thing at night is there's not a lot of traffic, so I can let it do its weirdness and not bother other cars. construction coming up, I will have to intervene there. I won't let it try to drive. Well, that was illegal. It changed lanes right in the middle of the intersection. So I'm going to cancel it here. And I'll re-engage it as soon as I get through the construction. Hopefully that will be done soon. Again, there's still issues with it, but I think overall the driving feels safer than it did before. They just need to work out some of those silly lane changes and issues like that. Hesitated a little bit there, like just 1 or 2 miles per hour, which is good. It's a kind of a curve. Now, in the past, it's gotten really confused by the left turn coming
500
up.
feet, turn left onto 6th Street.
Better watch it here. Right past Duncan, it should make a
Now
left
turn
turn.
left onto 6th Street.
But it gets confused exactly where the turn is. Hesitated, it figured it out though. But now it's on the wrong side of the street. I'm literally 3 feet over the line. Or 2 feet probably. It figured it out. Now it steers to the left when it stops for some reason. Oh, now it should stop. Okay, now it's clear to go. Hesitated for a little bit, but it did it. There's a big dip here. I'm going to see if it slows down at all for that. Probably not. No. And it's still driving in the middle of the road again. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like a foot or two over the center, which is a problem with this car coming. It should move back over. I'm
In
going to correct
500
it.
feet,
Oh, no, it figured
turn
it out.
left onto Central Avenue.
It plays chicken with them a little bit, so the car is probably fine in what it does, but it makes the other driver uncomfortable,
Now
and that's a
turn left
problem.
onto Central Avenue.
Now this intersection is really hard to see at as a person. The car should have an easier time with it with the camera angles, but it seems to have trouble too. So as you can see, when making left turns, it still has the issue where it creeps forward and is a little too far to the left when it does it, but it's much less than it was last year. Last year it would like block the intersection. So So besides the construction, I don't think I've had to intervene. There was a point that I did, but I don't think I had to. Watching this night video, what you'll see is one thing I love about Tesla is there's no lights except for this center console, and it's really easier on the eyes. Like most of these modern cars, like my wife's EV6, just has lights everywhere, and it's really distracting. It's not a huge deal, but I much prefer this very quiet, subdued look with all the light from the same source, except for a couple little lights on the steering wheel, which you can actually turn off. They're not necessary at all. You can totally do those by touch. So the right turn at the roundabout should be straightforward, especially this time of day. And then I want to try the blinking left turn arrow if the car continues on that.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit. Now enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Yeah, fine. A passenger notices the jerkiness a little bit, but another driver probably wouldn't notice that small amount of jerkiness.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Irish Drive.
So I'm curious what it does here. This is the light that's perpetually blinking yellow.
Now turn left onto Irish Drive.
It's going to come to a stop, it looks like. Okay, it stopped. And it thinks it's red is the problem, but it's not. I'm going to report that. It won't ever go there. It'll just sit there and think it's red. And now it's using a turn signal on a straight road, so I don't know what it's doing there. It just must have enough curve to it. I'll report that too. So there it is. It worked pretty well. So no issues. Really, the construction zone, the few little things that I mentioned, but no major issues there. Yeah, it's better than last year. Still a lot of the same annoyances. So, hope you enjoyed the night video, and like and subscribe.